is 8 years old. Now Christine today is working with Ruby, who is 2 years old, so she is quite a bit younger than Clara. She does have dark fur all over her body, so it is very easy, good, to tell her apart, Station, from Clara. Good. Now sea otters in their natural habitat can live anywhere from about 12 to 15 years old, but in human care, good, they can actually live quite a bit longer, into their late teens or even their early 20s. Now the reason for that is they do have much less to worry about in here. There's definitely no predators in this exhibit. There's never ever a shortage of food for our sea otters. And most importantly, they do receive daily care from our training team as well as our veterinary team. Now a large part of our sea otters' daily care does include their diet, but it also does include their training. So you can see Christine and I do each have a bucket on our hip. Good. We'll use their diet as reinforcement to work them through all of their different training goals that we have set for our sea otters every single day. Now I do have 3 main goals. The first one is physical exercise. These are any of our higher energy behaviors. Station, both of our sea otters are actually trained to go up and down that waterfall over there. Good. And that does take quite a bit more energy, but they can also go into these bins that you guys see on the side of the exhibit. Good. As you watch Clara, you'll see that it does take a bit more energy for her to get all the way up into that bin. Good. Now another one of our focuses is mental stimulation. You can see Christine and Ruby are working with that dinosaur toy. It is one of Ruby's favorite toys. Good. And so she will interact with it all throughout the day, but we can also work on learning new behaviors, making sure our sea otters are always learning new ways to interact with their environment. Now our third and most important type of training is our husbandry training. This is anything that allows our sea otters to voluntarily participate in their care. It could be something simple, such as having our otters come close to us, allowing us to reach out and touch their fur, going onto a scale, or even allowing us to administer eye drops in case they ever did need them. Clara is even trained, good, to do an open mouth behavior where we can look inside of her mouth to check the health of her gums and teeth. Open. Good. Now sea otters do have very strong jaws, not the same pressure as a black bear. We want to make sure that we're doing the best we can to take care of our sea otters. Good. Water. Good. With those really strong jaws, our sea otters do eat a mixed seafood diet. Today in their buckets, Ruby and Clara do have 5 different types of seafood. They have some pollock, which is a whitefish fillet, shrimp, squid, clam, and also some crab. Now sea otters do have a very fast metabolism. Get? Good. Go. They can actually eat between 15, good, thanks. Good, and 25% of their body weight every single day. So that's about 3,000 calories per otter. It's the equivalent of an adult human eating about 300 hot dogs. So it is a lot of food for our sea otters to get throughout the day. And so what we'll do is divide it into about 6 or 7 different sessions. And during these sessions, good, we'll work on a variety of things. Good. That do help with our sea otters' mental stimulation, physical exercise, and husbandry training. Now all of the food that our sea otters receive is grade A, restaurant quality seafood, and what that means is that it's the exact same quality of seafood that you and I receive anytime that we go to a restaurant and order seafood. Good. Up. Good. Now sea otters are found off the coast of California. That water over there in the Pacific Ocean is actually pretty chilly. Water can get down to about 40 degrees. Good. In the coldest parts of winter. Right now our exhibit is held at a steady 57 to 58 degrees. But if you guys have ever been in water that cold, you do know that it's very, very freezing for you and I. But it is perfect for our sea otters because they do have that very dense fur that you guys heard. Good. Shelly talking about. Place. Good. So densest of any animal. And with that, our sea otters do spend about 7 to 8 hours every single day just grooming their fur. So after a session, it might look like the sea otters are rolling through the water, kind of like Clara showing off. Good. Maybe even scratching themselves. What they're doing is using their front paws to pull out any mats or seafood that might be on their fur. And also actually using their mouths to blow air into their fur. Good. Sit. Good. And that air does create an extra bubble layer to keep them warm. If you look closely when Ruby and Clara dive down, you'll see that some of those bubbles do come out of their fur. Go. Good. And with that, it does create some extra buoyancy for our sea otters to stay up at the surface of the water as well. Good, Clara. Now, sea otters are an endangered species, and what that means is that their species is facing a high risk of going extinct in the near future. Good, Clara. Some of the biggest threats that sea otters face include pollution, as well as depletion of their natural food sources. Good. So there's some really easy things that we can help sea otters do to help sea otters out in their natural habitat. So I did mention remembering to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And that's good. But there's also some other things that we can do. One of my favorites is to encourage everyone to observe wildlife from a safe and respectful distance. This way you're not teaching those wildlife to interact with humans, which can be very dangerous, good, for the humans or for the animals that are involved. It's not a very safe scenario, so we don't want to be feeding good any wild animals or interacting with them too closely. Now, as an endangered species, any sea otters, good, that you guys see in the zoo or an aquarium are rescued sea otters. That means they were rescued, rehabilitated, and deemed non-releasable, good, for one reason or another. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Clara's story because it does have to do with not interacting with wild animals. Clara was rescued when she was estimated to be about 5 years old. She was in a yacht club being a little bit territorial towards some of the boaters and their dogs, which is not a very normal behavior for sea otters. They're usually actually quite skittish. Good. So they did have Monterey Bay Aquarium come out and see what was going on. And Monterey Bay, decided that it was actually the best course of action for Clara to be relocated to a more remote location. Now, during this relocation, they did perform a health assessment. They discovered that Clara was actually pregnant. Due to this, relocation was no longer the best option. So they actually brought Clara back to Monterey Bay Aquarium, gave her a nice, safe, behind-the-scenes area away from any guests where Clara could safely and successfully give birth to her pups. Now, Clara did successfully give birth to a healthy female pup. Sea otter pups only spend about 6 to 8 months with their mothers, after which point they are actually completely weaned and go off on their own. Now, after those 8 months, Clara's pup, was able to release back out into the sea otter's natural population off that coast of California. But Clara was deemed non-releasable because she didn't have too strong of an association between humans and food. So it's thought that maybe in her time at that yacht club that some of the fishermen might have fed her, so she learned that association. Now, Ruby's story is a little bit different. She was found at just 1 day old. That's a 1 day old orphan pup who wasn't ready to survive on her own. So they brought her into Monterey Bay Aquarium and gave her a bottle every single 2 hours for 8 weeks straight until she was able to start eating whole food. Now, once Ruby was eating that whole food, they actually paired her with a surrogate sea otter mom. That surrogate mother was able to teach Ruby how to survive the most important skills, being foraging for food and grooming their fur. And once Ruby had successfully learned these skills, the normal 8 months that it does take a pup to learn these, they did attempt to release her several times. But each time they attempted to release her, she wasn't getting enough food for herself, so she was starting to lose weight pretty quickly. She was even starting to seek out different food sources and was found in a parking lot one time, which is not a very safe place for a little juvenile sea otter, so she was deemed non-releasable and moved here last March. Now, we are very excited to have Ruby and Clara here as ambassadors for their species. But we do want to make sure that you guys are taking home that nice take-home message and that you are remembering to reduce, reuse, and recycle as much as possible. Now, what you see Ruby doing over there, she has her final treat, that is her crab claw. Clara has one over here on the right-hand side as well. Sea otters do have a natural tool-use behavior, but they break open that crab claw in order to get to the meat on the inside. It's the same thing they'll do with clams and sea urchins and a lot of the different food items that they eat. Now, we do have a fun treat for our sea otters that is 4th of July themed. We will give our sea otters ice treats all throughout the day of different shapes and sizes. So today we did make a nice triple layer cake for our sea otters that is red, white, and blue. There's even some little stars here that have some extra food items in there. So what our sea otters are going to have to do is break open this ice in order to get to the yummy food on the inside. So there's some blue crab claws and some shrimp in here. But it is really cool to see our sea otters do that behavior. So I do encourage you guys to stick around and watch. Once our sea otters are done with those crab claws, they will come and get these ice treats. And once they're done with these, we have one final treat for our sea otters that we'll be bringing out as well. Now, if you guys do have any questions, Christine and I will be coming around to the education heart to join Shelly and answer those for you. And if we don't get the chance to talk to you, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day and a very happy 4th of July. Thank you.
Daddy. You trying to crack it open?
He's like, no, I need all the answers I can get. I want to help out this, but I want to get out and check that out. I gotta climb up here. It's like weighing her down. He's like, come on.
Good recording.